Forbes Middle East to host its inaugural Under 30 Summit in Alguna, and India to have 5G within 2 months. You're watching the Daily Brief with Forbes. I'm Ramia Faraj. Forbes Middle East is partnering with Alguna to host its inaugural Under 30 Summit 2022 in the Red Sea town from November 24th to the 26th. Alguna is one of Orascom Development Holdings' fully integrated towns in Egypt. The first of its kind gathering will bring together entrepreneurs, artists, founders, athletes, celebrities, and other young achievers from Forbes Middle East 30 Under 30 community in MENA. The summit will host expert programming sessions, workshops and training, as well as a speed pitch competition, music festival, and a glittering closing ceremony. Dubai school operator Taaleem Holdings will be the next IPO and listing on the Dubai financial market. Shareholders have approved its conversion from a private joint stock company into a public entity, and a book-building process will now follow. Taaleem has reportedly chosen EFG Hermes and Emirates NBD to lead the IPO. It owns and operates some of the most prominent schools in Dubai, offering British, American, and IB curricula. $19.8 billion worth of diamonds were traded through the UAE in the first half of this year. The Dubai Multi-Commodities Center says it's a 24.7% rise year on year. Dubai has grown its diamond industry by leveraging its proximity to Africa and Russia, where many diamonds are mined, and India, where 90% of the world's diamonds are polished. The DMCC says the UAE's polished diamond trade rose 52.5% from a year ago, with a gross trade of $6.7 billion. Indian billionaire Mukesh Ambani will invest $25 billion to launch 5G networks in India within 2 months. In a virtual speech to Reliance industry shareholders, Ambani said that Jio's 5G network will first launch in main cities by October before expanding across India by December 2023. Ambani says Jio 5G will be the world's largest and most advanced 5G network. Reliance will be working with Alphabet's Google to launch a budget-friendly 5G smartphone, which Ambani says is ultra affordable. The IMF has approved an agreement to revive a massive loan program for Pakistan as it grapples with devastating monsoon flooding that's worsened its economic crisis. The IMF will release $1.1 billion immediately and has added an additional $500 million to the total size of the package, bringing it to about $6.5 billion. The IMF has also agreed to extend the package through June 2023. Toyota's July global vehicle production fell 8.6% year-on-year, missing its target for 4 straight months. COVID outbreaks, severe weather, and a recall probe added to the persistent chip shortage to hurt output. The world's largest automaker by sales produced around 706,000 vehicles worldwide last month, below its target of 800,000 units and below the year-ago output of 773,000. Honda is building a new $4.4 billion lithium-ion battery plant for electric vehicles in the U.S. with LG Energy Solution. The Japanese and Korean firms say they've yet to finalize the plant's location, but Ohio is under serious consideration. Battery makers are looking to increase production in the U.S., where a shift towards EVs could increase as it implements stricter regulation and tightens tax credit eligibility. The batteries will supply Honda facilities in North America to power Honda and Acura EV models. Elon Musk has subpoenaed a Twitter whistleblower to share information about spam accounts as he fights in court to back out of his massive buyout deal. Musk has tried to pull out of the $44 billion deal by saying Twitter misled him on the number of false accounts or bots. Musk hopes that allegations made by the former Twitter security chief, Peter Zatko, about major security gaps will bolster his case. Musk's attorneys served Zatko with a subpoena demanding he share information. And that brings us to today's Forbes Real-Time Billionaires ranking, where Musk is our biggest loser, down $2.2 billion overnight with net wealth of $255.1 billion. Our second biggest loser today is Chinese EV battery mogul Robin Zhang, down $1.5 billion with net wealth of $40.9 billion. And our third place loser is LVMH's Bernard Arnault and family, down $1.5 billion with net wealth of $160.7 billion. Check out our website and our social media for all of the latest Billionaires news. NASA is delaying a test flight of its powerful new rocket in a setback to its plan to send humans back to the moon and eventually to Mars. It says it may attempt to launch on Friday after an engine issue forced a cancellation of the scheduled flight from the Kennedy Space Center in Florida. Tens of thousands of people had gathered to watch the launch, which comes 50 years after Apollo 17 astronauts last set foot on the moon. I'm Ramya Faraj. This is the Daily Brief. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.